The next inductee is Coach Bennefield. We're going to ask Coach Bennefield and going to be presented by Dr. Carter. Dr. Carter from the Oxnard School District. Okay, Dr. Carter. Oh, and we have don't forget the raffle for the computer, laptop computer. So if you want to put your information in, right there. Good. Bob, warmed them up for you. Okay, go get them.
Well, good evening and thank you, and it's good to see so many people. And Jack, it's great to see you and all that you have been able to accomplish over the years. And, you know, what a tribute to youth in Ventura County. Ventura County was a place where I spent 10 years of my professional career, and I got to tell you, it was the best time of my professional career. I was served superintendent for 19 years, and 10 of it was here, and it was very, very exciting for me. Outstanding people, outstanding teachers, outstanding community, outstanding educators. And Ken Bennefield and I yesterday had a great opportunity to sit down and have lunch with Dr. Cowan, and that was a treat. One of the best superintendents throughout this nation, right here in Ventura County. Also, go ahead. He deserves it. And then also, I had the pleasure of talking with Pat Rooney a couple of weeks ago. And we had a great conversation, and Pat, in my eyes, was one of the finest superintendents that I ever had a pleasure to work with. Outstanding educator, outstanding administrator. And Darren, I just wanted to lend you at this time my compliments, because you know what, Darren, wherever you are, Darren, no one before you ever established this Hall of Fame. That is tremendous, and we're all proud of you, and Darren, we appreciate your work, just so you know. We appreciate your work. And I do believe that you can count on people standing up and helping you in the future. Well, it's my opportunity to introduce a gentleman that I think is just outstanding. You know, a community of support for children, it encompassed all kinds of different components. One very, very important one to me is the principal. And I think the educators in this room would agree with this. As far as I'm concerned, no one is more important than that principal of the school, and if we could establish in our schools in this nation the best in every school, I believe our children throughout America would do better if we were able to do that. In the case of Ken Bennefield, here's how I set him aside from every principal that I've had the pleasure to work with. If you wanted something done, and you wanted it done in these areas, Ken Bennefield was the best. For instance, if you wanted a smooth running school between 2,000 and 3,000 students, you want Ken Bennefield. If you need to shift priorities, and administrators in this room understand this, if you need to shift priorities on the spot right now, the person you want to do that is Ken Bennefield. If you need more focus on academics or whatever, but particularly academics, you want Ken Bennefield as your principal. If you want to work on staff development, provide what's needed, again, Ken is the person that you want as the principal. If you want more student and parent involvement, and you want more minority, student minority, parent minorities involved in the school, Ken was outstanding. No one came close to him during my career. If you want better student attendance, again, Ken was right up front. He made it happen. And he was always there, under any circumstance, to accept the challenge. You put a challenge before Ken, and he fed off of that. He fed off of that and did an outstanding job. So, I believe, again, that so goes the principal of the school, so goes the school. Therefore, it is my honor, privilege, and pleasure to bring forward at this time Mr. Ken Bennefield, past principal, Channel Islands High School.
Dr. Carter, I'm sorry that you had limited time. I wish you could have gone on. I was enjoying what you had to say. My comments will be brief because, first of all, I've left my notes at home and I borrowed my wife's glasses so I can't see through them. I want to thank the selection committee for this honor and also congratulate the other inductees. I want to say special thanks to Mr. Wayne Lamas, Richard Saros for nominating me, and to Yvonne Tang, Audrey Rubin, Jerry Higginbottom for putting my information together. You obviously made me look good. I want to make it very clear, make no mistake about it, I'm standing here tonight because of the outstanding staff that I had the opportunity to work with. A staff that had a vision that every student could and would learn. And because of this conviction, thousands and thousands of young people received a quality education at Channel Islands High School. You know, a lot of people, my entire career in the Oxnard High School District, there were many people that supported me, stood beside me. And there's one individual that I want to mention that made a difference in my leadership position. Dr. Bob Carter, the gentleman that presented me tonight. He spent 10 years in our district. He insisted on accountability. Let me make it clear, it wasn't insisted, he demanded accountability. And I respected that because I think any major organization, that has to be a top priority, accountability. Because of his focus, because of his direction, Oxnard High School District elevated to a higher level. And I think for many years after he left this district, the district continued to progress because of his leadership. I've been blessed because I spent my entire 32 years in the Oxnard High School District, an outstanding high school district. And those of us that have spent many years in education, working with young people, I believe we can say that we've worked in the greatest profession on this earth because we've had the opportunity to shape and mold the lives of young people. And on behalf of all those staff members with whom I work, I gladly accept this award. Thank you.
Take a picture right there. Take a picture with us, okay? Nice job. Get between us. Get in the middle of us there, okay? Okay, this is for you. It's a little heavy. Okay, good.